I like that I don't have to just be interested in it because it's actually brewed here and that I'm native to where it's brewed.
The Heavy Seas Brewery crafts well-balanced, full-bodied beers using a mix of traditional and avant-garde brewing methods right here in Maryland.
We had Clipper City as a brand, Oxford as a brand, and then we created Heavy Seas as our third brand, and that really was the one that was getting the traction. So about 4 or 5 years ago, we decided to push everything under one branding umbrella.
State law limits the capability of a business like Heavy Seas to have a direct retail operation, which is why the brewery works with outside distribution channels.
There's a Heavy Seas Ale House in downtown Baltimore, which we don't own, but it's a trademark licensing arrangement that we've done so that we can get some branding, which is what we're all about, and don't have to have the responsibilities of managing and running the restaurants. I think that's a model that you're going to see more and more of.
And if you're thinking of opening your own beer brewing business, it pays to know that it's not all smooth sailing. In fact, there can be heavy seas.
If you're in a restaurant, you have control over the process from start to finish. You control the service, you control the atmosphere, you control the ambience. In our case, 99% of what we do leaves us, goes to a distributor, and then leaves them and goes to a retailer before it gets to the consumer. So trying to find ways to as best you can, manage the movement of the product through those conduits is challenging.
Being an early entrant into the industry was also advantageous for founder Hugh Sisson.
I was able to survive my mistakes. These days it's so very competitive that unless you really have a really good idea what you're doing, not just from a production but also from a marketing standpoint, and have a lot of money in your back pocket, I would say that it's going to be really tough. You know, we opened a lot of doors that a lot of other folks are fortunately able to take advantage of right now.
The brewery has recently expanded in size and plans to keep growing with year-round cask ales such as Loose Cannon and seasonals like Black Cannon and Winter Storm.
We have a new one coming out which we're looking forward to. It's called Yule Tide. It's going to be an imperial red ale brewed with ginger and then aged in Jamaican rum barrels. So I think that one's going to be fun.